Hi.
Hi.
You're joined by your host, this guy. I like how there's not the script that's supposed to be there. Why isn't it there?
Which script? Just art. That's incredible. Our little block of here's cool things that are happening. Text is just nothing.
Yeah, it's not showing up.
Loading, waiting for gentlemen. That's it.
Well, I'm really glad that this pile of garbage is just
Thanks for coming, everyone. It was a good time.
just a hot pile of garbage. Let's see, can I...
Same as always.
Oh, no, that's not supposed to go there. It's in there. Oh. Here, there we go. Hi. Join us as we play John's Fire Emblem RPG.
Holy shit, that was incredible.
You think that was good? You should have heard the whale noises we were making last night.
Oh, man.
The whale noises you made last night. Why do I have a +1 next to my initiative? What does that mean? Do I wear something specific that gives me that? Did I up it once?
Oh, you're going with the character you've already played as for DDO.
No, FE&D.
What?
Here, let me show you what I have written down on my sheet. I have this written down.
I can't see that.
What do you mean?
What are you showing me?
In chat? Or not in chat, in Discord?
Oh, well, I can't look at Discord, dude.
How can you...
It has to be open so that we get the... Here, let me pull out my phone.
No, it's fine. Let me put it in stream chat.
I mean, may as well.
There.
We're talking about it on stream. It's not like
it's in stream chat.
Oh boy!
Let me text it to you.
Do so.
Smoke signals!
Let me send it to you using the Nokia phone that we found at work. The battery weighs 0.25 pounds. I weighed it.
Juan.
It's the Nokia 2180. It came out in 1997.
Nice. Still works?
So do you think it belongs to someone, or it's just been lying there since 1997?
The battery,
The store hasn't been open.
It's not, it doesn't turn on.
Maybe one of the construction workers lost it.
I am 100% sure that it's just, dead, because I know for a fact that it is a Nokia, and thus it works fine. It works even better as, a store anti-theft device, because I can just grab it and hurl it at someone's face when they're trying to steal something, and it will guarantee to kill them.
Mine's showing you as just having an initiative of 9.
Did that increase? Is that why I have that there? Did I, up my number?
I don't know. What's initiative of again?
Is it speed plus speed divided by speed? Oh! I figured it out! The +1 means that I increased the ability by 1. So that is my reminder that although my initiative is 8 because my speed is 8, it is a +9 because I increased it by 1 when I leveled.
Ah. Yes.
Yeah. You know when we all level as a team?
Yes. That thing that happens? So you're level 3, right?
Am I?
Man,
yeah.
It'd be really nice if we were level not 2.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, have we healed since last time?
No.
Dang it.
You're still at 9 health, I think. Alright, so,
I was hoping I could BS that higher.
Nope. Nope. I keep track of these things. So... who wants to give a recap of what happened last time?
The skeletons! And now we're here.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
I feel like there was a little bit more than that.
Yeah, but that's the part that matters.
Really? Not the part where you conquered your fear of doors? Dom lost the game because
What?
he closed the door. And
I don't remember what that's referring to, actually.
Then you ran Tim into a wall.
Yeah, with cool maze thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right!
Now he remembers.
Now, do you want to actually give a recap?
We had a labyrinth that I could see and Tim couldn't, but Tim was in the labyrinth and John was just in a bubble.
Yep, I'm in a bubble.
And so I had to guide Tim, and then we broke it. And so now we've lost.
You almost broke me.
Try jumping at it.
Alright, so... Oh yeah, don't forget, sponsor today is, the GGT Spring. We'll hear more about them later.
Did you sponsor yourself?
Again?
Hey, nobody else wants to.
The worst part is,
Yeah.
like, did you sponsor yourself again implies that there was a point where you stopped sponsoring yourself and now you have restarted.
No, it's been
And
pretty...
that's not wrong either.
It's been pretty steady for the past... month and a half, 2 months. I just haven't said anything about it because I'm incompetent.
What a shame that, like, Case and more of them won't sponsor this.
Yeah.
It's always the GGT Spring.
Hey, they did once. And then they learned.
They're like, wow, I lost viewers when I did that.
So that's why I'm down. Alright, so we're gonna... No. We're gonna go to this. The thing that we're already at. Alright, so, last time on Fire Emblem and Dragons. We killed some skellies. We got to the Demon King's temple. Then Mary stepped into a thing on the floor and got stuck in a bubble. And some doors opened. And Daniel and Esteph went in the doors and left. He's stuck in the bubble, but they can still communicate by telekinesis. Telepathically.
Nope, it's telekinesis now.
So, we can't see where the other one is, but, like, we know in our head, like, just somehow, and we just, like, write out in letters, like...
No, we talk and I can feel your jaw moving.
No, it's telekinesis is that I have 2 semaphore flags that I can move with my mind powers. And Tim just has to watch them and figure out what I mean.
I like the idea of it's telekinesis, so I move your jaw and vocal cords to say what I want.
I like it.
Or just skip that step. It's telekinesis, so I move your eardrum to hear the things.
Wait, better. Best one. I have telekinesis, which I use to move my own jaw and vocal cords.
Yes! Actual telekinesis!
Yes!
While you were in there, Daniel found himself in a maze with apparently
Amazing.
walls that he can see that others can't. Esteph found himself in a room and then went into another room. When you went in, you heard voices. Let me just repeat them because I guarantee y'all don't remember. Daniel heard, "There are those like you that are headstrong and unwilling to change paths. That is an admirable characteristic amongst many, but there are times when you must listen to others. Or what if they're wrong?" And Esteph heard, "Many amongst you have done great wrong. How can you prove to not be of that sort?" And we're just not going to talk about what Mary heard.
No, I'm sorry. Can you repeat the one that I heard? Because it's brilliant when you remember the fact that I ran him into a wall.
"Many amongst you have done great wrong. How can you prove to not be of that sort?"
How can I possibly prove to not be of that sort? Mary, I'm sorry, Daniel, jump at it. Maybe it's only there if you walk slow enough. Try running.
So on a scale of 1 to 10 for speed, I'm guessing like 9 3/4.
You know, that was actually pretty damn
It
good.
really was.
That was pretty good. I hate you, but it was pretty good.
I want to be mad at you.
Daniel's in a room with an Acme lever and no way out. And Estef is in a room that has another vantage point to see a different part of the maze. And as you walk in the room, the wall faced closed behind you, so you're stuck in that room as well. And a voice. You hear a voice in your head. Different one. A different one from the usual ones. So it also, like, a piece of paper floats down from the ceiling with a writing utensil. So you may write it down if you wish. It is the first day of the school year at the Magic Academy. The head mage has been murdered. There are 4 people whom the town guards believe are suspect. The
Zach with a mo has a perf. Ow. Go on.
Okay, so that happened. There is the academy guard was sharpening their sword. The headmaster was doing office work. The head knight was leading midterms, and the groundskeeper was pulling weeds. Who was the killer? And of course, Daniel and Mary heard none of this.
Oh, the head knight.
Why?
Because he's doing midterms, but it's the first day of the school year.
Very good. As you say this, the
Sorry, that's in character, by the way. You have to know that.
I did it! Yeah!
Yeah, he's just like, and people are like, what are you doing?
As you say this, you hear congratulations, and Daniel, a door opens to the east.
Yay!
Now, you're not sure why you know it's to the east, but, you do.
You don't know why you know, but I've said it out loud now, so...
Am I certain that it's not Weast?
No, but it might be Sweest.
Sweet.
Ah, yes, Sweet Spice, Weast.
Sweest is like the knife fork of directions. What is the knife fork called?
Actually, it is
the knife.
east. I had to look up the shirt that I still have because I never see Pierre.
Sweest by Sweest.
Yeah, it actually is Sweest by Sweest. That is actually the proper pronunciation of it. Dom, do you remember where Tim was on your map?
There's my map. I remember he was in a room off of the bottom left quadrant.
Yes. So if you count up from the bottom left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he is the 6th square.
Okay.
If you assume there's a grid.
How big is the grid?
It's
Okay.
a kilometer. It's a kilometer by a kilometer. Diagonally.
You said the room is
That
now
makes
open?
sense. Yes. So, Daniel, I'm assuming you are turning to face the newly accessible passageway.
Yes, I shall go west.
No, you can't. There's
Sweest. Tim, sweest.
there is no passageway to the Suisse. To the east, you see a corridor that ends in a right-hand turn.
Okay. I'll go that way, walking slowly, so that a certain someone can keep track of where I am on the map this time.
Go
Alright.
sweest.
Yeah.
Okay. I turn Sweest.
Go Dennis. Alright, so you're going east.
Yep.
So you went east, and then you see a turn to the right again.
Alright, so I take that turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Then you see a turn to the left,
Take it.
Alright, I go and take that
Literally.
turn.
and then
Leave it there.
and then immediately there's another left-hand turn.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll take that one.
Then you see there's a right-hand turn.
Going right.
Okay. And you see there's another right-hand turn.
Going right.
And then you see there's a left-hand turn.
Going right.
Am I needed for this section?
You said going right again? Alright, you see in front of you a wall.
Run at it.
I punch it first.
Alright, well, you hurt your hand.
I have established my dominance. I turn around and follow the corridor.
Okay. You find another left-hand turn.
Alright, take it.
You see in front of you a corridor that ends in a T-junction.
I take it.
Sip it.
Bop it! Do 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 do.
Twist it.
Fuck it. That's what I say when I play that game. I give up.
Alright,
Like everything else I do.
so will you be
Alright.
turning to the left or the right?
I would suggest the right.
Alright, I'll take the right.
Ah.
Okay, good. Yeah, I had to go through the entire thing like in a half a second just to make sure.
Is this labyrinth logic?
I don't like. Yes.
Like,
it
keep
should
your
be.
hand on the right wall and eventually you'll find the exit?
Yes, but only if the wall is real. Also, less so because clearly there was like extra rooms that you went through, so like that changes things.
So, you go to the right. You're at another T-junction. You can turn left or right.
Wait, what? How is he at a T junction?
I think you might have mistaken it. He has so far gone right, left, left, right, right, left, left, T-junction, T-junction.
Yeah, I see the first T junction. I don't see the second T junction. Unless you followed that pathway.
I think you might not have seen the first T-junction, but you might have seen the second T-junction.
No, there's only one T junction so far.
Well, I don't know, Tim. How many T-junctions have you seen?
I've seen 2 so far.
Okay.
But there isn't two.
Well,
It's almost as if one of us can see something the other can't.
Yeah, but it should be the other way around.
so, Tim, are you turning left or right at this T-junction?
Turn right.
I'll turn right.
Okay. You see a left-hand turn.
Okay,
What?
I'll take it.
You see a right-hand turn.
I'll take that one.
You see a left-hand turn.
Take it.
You see another right-hand turn.
Okay,
And then you see a left-hand turn.
I'm sensing a pattern.
Wait, yes, take it? Yeah, take it.
And now you see a corridor with a turn to the left. And...
Go straight. This is gonna be hilarious if I don't know where he's at.
Okay. Going straight.
Alright. There's a wall in front of you.
I walk through the wall.
Very good. You are
Okay,
now...
good. I have no fucking clue where the second T junction is that you speak of, but I know where you're at. Or I don't, and there just happens to be two places that are somewhat similar.
Alright, so you're in this room. You see a bag of gold and a bag of healing potions. There's a sign in front of each of them, but they are
Wait, what?
tied shut.
Wait, what room?
I know where you're at. Wait, what room?
No,
I'm sure you'll pick it up soon.
no! Tim's the one with hands, I can only think.
Anyway, what do the signs on these say?
So the sign says bag of gold and bag of healing potions. You hear in your head, you may only choose one. You may not look inside.
Okay.
Touching one assumes that you have chosen it.
Grab them
Well,
both at the same time. Stretch.
I'm going to take the bag of healing potions because that's the only resource we've actually managed to use in this campaign so far.
Oh, and boy,
No.
do we use it!
We used gold to buy healing potions. Alright, so that's what you're doing? You're grabbing that?
Yeah, I'm grabbing the healing potions.
Alright, you grab it. And if you want, you may look inside. The bag of gold disappears.
Okay. Did the sign say not to look inside?
The signs are gone.
I carry the bag with me unopened until I get out of this.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
That's not a room! You like my creative?
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
So Dom knows where you are.
Yeah, I just took a picture with my phone and drew on it.
Nice.
So, you have another lever, and that's it.
Okay. Yep.
Are you...
Crunk it, do.
I'm a crunket.
Hey, thanks for the subscription, Murray.
We're just gonna not talk about what happened, though.
I mean, you've not
Sorry, I have to
listed-
bring that to the top of my DMs. Ignore it. I didn't actually have to do that. I have a picture of the map. Fuck me.
I'd rather not.
You're
So
missing out.
you're pulling the lever?
I'm pulling the lever.
Alright, the lever breaks off in your hand.
Of course it does.
The door to the west closes, and a door to the south opens. Sorry. A door to the west closes, and a door to the sweest opens.
Wait, but not one to the north?
Nope.
Nice.
You know what they say, when one door closes, don't let it hit you on the butt on the way out.
So... Okay. You see a turn to the left,
Alright, I'll take it.
and then a step to the right. No. You see another left-hand turn.
I put my hands on my hips.
Bring your knees in tight. And then you do the pelvic thrust, and everyone cries.
Is that how that song goes?
Yeah, basically.
If Tim's doing it, yep.
Got him.
Let's do it again, just to be sure.
Alright, I figured out your path. It's horrible. You'll die.
Okay.
So you've taken the first left-hand turn?
Yep.
Have you taken the second left-hand turn?
Didn't you say it was a step to the right?
No. I was joking.
Okay. So yeah, I'll take the second left-hand turn.
There's a third left-hand turn.
Okay. Is there a fourth?
No.
Okay, good.
It's just a spiral from here on out.
And then it's a right-hand turn.
Okay.
Dead end!
Oh boy!
Keep going!
Oh boy!
So he turns to the right again. No.
Keep going! Slam!
Okay, so I just walk through the dead end.
Alright, so you see a right-hand turn.
Go straight. Don't take the right-hand turn.
Okay, I go straight.
Fucking double bluff
you
bullshit.
hit a wall.
What? Oh! I thought... Okay. I see where the...
Chaotic evil! He's chaotic evil!
No! I thought that there was... You said there was a right-hand turn. I thought it was only a right-hand turn. But there should be a straight and then a right-hand turn after that. I understand now. Okay. So yeah, take the right. It's fine.
Oh, by the way, I'm saying that you trusted him. You didn't hesitate at all, so you're now down to 8 HP.
If I get knocked out in here, none of you are getting out alive.
Tim, what did you just pick up?
I don't know. I haven't opened the bag yet.
That's a great D&D item right there. It's a bag of health potions, but if you look inside the bag, or look at the item you pull out of it, it ceases to function. So you have to blindly put your hand in and drink the potion and hope that it heals you. And there's just like a 3% chance that whatever you pull out of it is actually a knife. Just pull out.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes the best defense is a good offense.
It's a jar that is usually a health potion, but you just have to drink it each time, and whatever comes out.
Yeah.
Like,
it's usually a health potion. Occasionally it's bees.
Yay! It's a potion of cure serious wounds. Nice. And then the next time it's like cure light wounds. That's not bad. And then you take a potion of like spider webbing, like the one of the throwable potions.
No, better. You go take a step and it's just radioactive spiders, and you're like, cool, I have spider powers, but they were all in my mouth. I'll never get over that.
Yes.
You gain the ability to have spider powers like Spider-Man, but you also have arachnophobia now. It is a severe, will save 18 arachnophobia, PTSD.
Yeah, you are now effectively Spider-Man. However, the sight of any spiders or anything spider-like, including webbing from your hands, being able to climb walls,
it's okay if
spider
it's
vision,
from you. If you did it, you're fine. But if you walk into any corridor with spider webbing, everything sucks. So if you're in a castle and you turn the corner and you get spider web on you because you didn't look first, then you just hate life. And your spider sense does not actually tell you about spiders. You think with the name.
And in fact, the spider sense deliberately hides spiders from you.
Yeah.
So not like if you see it, it's just you don't notice until they're on your hand.
In fact, spider sense just lets you sense that there are spiders there, except that you think, you don't know that's what it means. It just makes you feel like there's happiness ahead, and you're in the corner, and then
there's just a spider web in your face. It leads you to the awful situation of walking into a spider web.
Alright, let's get back to game. As much as I'm enjoying this.
So, you take that right-hand turn, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
After taking the point of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see a left-hand turn.
Okay.
Then you see another left-hand turn.
Okay.
And then you see a right-hand turn.
Okay.
Then you see another right-hand turn.
What was that?
Another right-hand turn.
Okay.
And then you see a left-hand turn.
Okay.
Dead end!
Keep going.
Okay.
Don't stop.
Going through the wall.
Okay.
So you step through, and there's another dead end.
Okay, keep going. Wait, no, hold on. Hold on. Don't do that. In fact, go to the dead end, and then try to go through either that wall or the wall on your right. It's one of those. Which one is it? I don't know how far he went down the corridor.
Which wall are you touching?
I'm gonna touch the right wall.
Okay, you find it to be solid.
Okay. I touch the wall ahead of me.
You find it to be, you could go through. I don't know what the word for
Okay.
that is.
Permeable?
It's
Sure.
It's the tangible version of transparent.
It's intangible.
I'm sorry, it's the tactile version of transparent.
It's in tactile.
No, we're not making one word for it. We can only call it the tactile version of transparent.
I think that's just permeable.
What's the tactile version of semi-transparent?
Semi-permeable.
What does that mean?
It's only slightly permeable.
I'm down. I mean, I guess that's actually like D&D
Alright,
illusion
so are you going through the wall?
Yeah, I'm going through the wall.
All right, you see, you are now in another dead end.
All right, now you take her right.
Okay. I put my hand on the right wall.
Okay, no, you don't. You put your hand through the right wall.
Are you saying
Okay,
you don't
I go
believe
right.
me?
Okay, and you see a left-hand turn.
Okay.
Are you taking it?
I'm taking it.
You're now in a room.
Yay!
There is a lever and no other exit.
Of course! I'm a crunket.
Okay, so you are pulling that lever. This one it breaks off, but instead of saying Acme, this one says Emka, and it says guaranteed for life. So you can't win them all.
On the bright side, as soon as we get out, we have a fucking fortune in like
liability,
lawsuits.
like warranties, and yeah. So the door behind you closes, and
like so.
Thank you for the demonstration.
yeah.
That's why I'm here. That and no other reason.
Okay.
I'm so glad there's someone here who can explain to me how doors work. My character actually does need it.
It takes a empty space and makes it tangible.
You're not wrong.
All right. So the room closes behind you, and a door opens in front of Estef.
I don't like it.
Meanwhile, Mary.
Mary's just sitting here. Go straight. Go left. Go through the wall. Not that wall.
Sounds like y'all are having fun.
Are you having fun?
Well, no. No, I'm not.
Huh. Have you thought about, like, doing Sudoku?
I don't have any paper!
I feel like I keep running into walls.
That's your mistake. Wait, don't you have a spell book?
I am the one of us that doesn't do magic.
No, I don't care about you, Tim. I'm saying, if Mary wants to do Sudoku and says, I don't have any paper, but it has a spell book?
I'm not gonna draw on my windstone!
I have 9 sheets of paper. Why not? Like, I have, like, doodles all over my dark magic. That's how I cast.
And maybe that's why you don't hit things.
I don't hit things!
Hey! I've been on a bad roll once I got here. It's...
The person... A bad roll, I get it. The person who's exclusively done nothing but hit things.
Yeah, including Tim. Into walls, apparently.
At least I can hit the ground when I want to.
Hey, wind and ground are not supposed to go together.
I guess they're opposing elements. Yeah, go through the door.
Okay, so as you enter, the wall phases together behind you. You find yourself in another vantage point from above the maze, I think.
In the northeast?
Yeah. That would be the most sensical ones. And once again, a piece of paper floats down from the ceiling and a writing utensil. In case you want to write this down.
Hold on. I just realized that there's an entire quarter of the maze we won't be using, and there might be loot in there.
If only there was a way to go back there.
Daniel, turn around.
The door is closed.
Is it? Have you attempted? Try going backward. Alright, what does the paper say?
Paper says nothing. In your head, you hear... a man reported to the village guard of a murder. The men arrive at the guards arrive at the scene, and they see a man in a bright blue cape lying dead on the ground. He's got a valuable magic tome there. He's covered in jewelry, and he's got these purple pantaloons on. The man tells the guard that he saw a man wearing purple pantaloons, a blue coat, and lots of jewelry, and holding he had a tome bound to him. Very powerful looking tome. Run up behind this man, stab him through the belly with a great sword, and run off. The guard arrested this man immediately. Why?
The guard arrested the man who was telling them about it?
Correct.
Or the dead man?
What is the cause for justice that they sentence this man? Again, Daniel and Mary hear none of this.
Did he kill a man and then put his own clothes on him?
That is incorrect.
No, I'm thinking this through in my head. Okay, so let me repeat it back to you and see if I've missed any of the details.
Okay.
Man reports to the guards of murder. The guards arrive, see a man in a bright blue cape dead on the ground, with a valuable magic tome. He's covered in jewelry and is wearing purple pantaloons.
Yes.
The man who reported the murder said that he saw a man wearing purple pantaloons, a blue coat, lots of jewelry, and a powerful tome bound to him, stab the man through with a greatsword, and run off.
Yes. He saw the man run up behind the guy, stab him through the belly with a greatsword, and run off.
Alright, you said the tome is bound to him?
Yes.
What do you mean by bound to him?
Like, it's got a handle and it's tied around him. I don't mean like BTC.
What is BTC?
About the character. He didn't like start the game or he didn't like get bored and was like, oh cool.
Oh, he can't trade it with his friends.
He picked up the tome and was like, fuck! Like, now I've got to carry this everywhere!
Mind if I roll need? And everyone's like, no, I needed that!
Again, Daniel and I can't help you here since we didn't hear it.
I know.
You could tell
I
us.
just think he's being oddly silent for a while.
You're asking, like...
So,
John, what's your intelligence?
9?
Is it 9?
Maybe 7.
Yeah, if you hit things, you would hurt.
7.
Okay, yeah. You're asking the most intelligent character... I'm not gonna ask Tim, actually. So you're asking the most intelligent character a riddle. It's not that they don't want to ask, it's just I really want to figure it out.
See,
I'm not even gonna, like, talk to you afterwards and be like, I figured out all the... I just want to know.
So I'm just sitting here like... So, did Daniel get knocked off? Or knocked out?
Knocked off.
Well, I guess since I can't hear anyone...
Stop talking. I'm thinking.
Oh, excuse me. I'm
What did
over
I just
here
say?
trying to just...
Excuse me,
What did I just
Oh,
princess.
good! Daniel's not dead.
I need... Is it the pants? Why are there pants?
That is...
Well, that's our goal for the night. Why is it the pants? Why are there pants?
So now I am kind of glad I'm in a bubble. I don't really want to, be dealing with the mysterious pants, apparently. Like, are you being attacked by pants? Man, I'm glad no one's responding to me.
Hold on, I'm googling pantaloons.
You're not gonna be able to find that riddle.
No, I know. I literally Google image searching pantaloons just so I know I have like the right piece of like clothing. So it's like, oh, maybe it goes up to like his chest, and there's a hole through the man's chest. So clearly, it used to be on the man that got stabbed with the greatsword.
Nah.
Is it the fact that he wasn't holding a greatsword, but he stabbed the man with a greatsword? Wait. No. I was gonna say, like, because he ran up behind him but stabbed him through the belly, but also it's a greatsword, so it actually goes that far.
No, you have solved the puzzle. You stabbed him through the belly. Not
But it would go through the belly.
No, not all the way through.
It's a greatsword! What do you mean?
I didn't say you stabbed him all the way through!
How do you not stab all the way? How fat was he?
We're talking
How big
E-HUD
are this
levels
guy's
here.
arms that he could just stop the momentum of a greatsword like that?
What? He ran up with a greatsword, he's like, huh, 3 inches in. the most underachieving, like, thrust attack of all time.
It's not how far in your greatsword goes, it's how you use... No, that doesn't work.
No, that's actually about how far in it goes.
Alright,
Unless you're just really finesseful with a greatsword and you stick it in and then carve out a piece of their liver.
I guess that is what you get for using a slashing weapon as a piercing weapon.
Like, I think greatsword still does piercing damage, but, like, only if you're stupid.
Okay, have you ever tried to thrust with a greatsword?
Every
I
night.
haven't tried to slash with the greatsword. Actually, greatswords only do slashing damage, okay. Yeah, see...
Anyways, moving on. So, Tim, you hear mumbling, and then excited speaking about pantaloons, and then more mumbling, and then suddenly a door opens to the west for you.
Pets ahoy?
Okay, Jeff, don't forget, this is also using game anatomy, which means that there's flesh, nothing, and then flesh again. Weapons can go anywhere.
Yeah, I'll take the door.
Okay, you see a long passageway ending with a right-hand turn.
Oh boy! I walk down the long passageway and take the right-hand turn.
You see another right-hand turn.
Take it.
You see a long passageway ending with a left-hand turn.
I'll take it.
Right-hand turn.
Okay.
Right-hand turn.
Okay.
Right-hand turn.
What?
Sorry, I need just a sec.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yep.
take a left.
He can't hear you. He's dealing with his eyeballs.
Am I looking at the wrong spot? This is so hilarious because, like, in character, I can visually see exactly where he's at, but we're hilariously going by those rules and also not going
by those rules. Yeah.
So I guess I was just T-posed for a second.
Yes.
Yeah, which turn is it?
Left.
It is the third right-hand turn.
Go left.
Okay, going left.
Okay, you phase through the wall.
Thank God.
You see another left-hand turn.
Okay, taking it.
What was about to happen, by the way, is you're about to run into an invisible wall.
Okay.
Yeah, take the right.
Alright, I took it.
Left.
Okay.
Left.
Alright.
Dead end!
Alright, hold on. I missed one step in there, and I'm not sure which one. Alright, he took a right and then a left.
He has taken 2 lefts.
And then there's a dead end. Okay, go right.
Okay, going right.
Okay. You find yourself in a, there's a left turn.
Going left.
Okay, you're in a dead end.
Go left.
Going left.
Alright. Take another point of health.
No, left.
No, that's what he said. You're now down to 7 HP.
He took a left.
Yes. And then he took another left. He told him to take 2 lefts.
Okay, so then take a right.
Okay, going right.
Alright, you face through the wall, you see a left-hand turn at the end of a corridor.
Alright, going left at the end of the corridor.
Hold on.
There's another left-hand turn.
And another left as soon as Dom catches up.
There's a right-hand turn.
Okay, I'm pausing for a second.
Okay, I'm at the corridor. You said there's a left at the end of it?
Uh-huh.
Go back to that corridor where there's a left at the end.
Okay, I go back to the corridor.
With the empty space to your left, put your hand on the frontward wall for me.
Okay.
It is strong and unyielding.
But it's not. I see a actual passageway there.
I think you looked down for a moment and you looked up and you're just imagining where Daniel is.
No, I'm mapping it out on my phone. So either I missed a spot somehow.
I think so.
Okay, so just do what you're doing then, I guess. And I don't need to fucking say it. Just follow the passageway and you're done. You're literally like at the last 10 feet.
Okay, so at that left-hand turn, you're going left again.
Yep, going left again.
Left,
Left.
right,
Right.
right,
Right.
left,
Left.
left,
Left.
right,
Right.
right,
Right.
left.
Left.
You see a straight path before you.
Don't.
Oh, good. I was getting dizzy.
Don't.
You also
Go to
see
the
a
right.
left-hand turn.
What? The fuck are you talking about? Go right. Well, I put your hand on the wall to the right.
Yeah,
okay?
I put my hand on the right
It
wall.
is firm and unyielding.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't think you're seeing the right area.
He's like 3 spaces before the end, right? Or
6.
4 spaces. Six spaces?
Mm-hmm.
And you said there's a pathway where?
He just turned left,
Okay.
And there's a pathway straight ahead or a turn to the left.
Okay, turn to the left.
Okay. Turning to the left.
Okay. Now you see a right-hand turn.
Okay.
Now you see a left-hand turn.
Alright.
You can see the exit on the right.
Oh boy! I check for traps.
Okay. Roll intelligence.
You check for traps, you run into a fucking wall.
$15.
Where did you roll that?
John, can I show the map now that Tim's through?
Sure.
So this is the map, guys. You can't see shit, but you know. That help? Is that what you want? That pathway is where Tim went.
Yay!
Let me circle everywhere that was a trap.
It's okay, I could share mine if you want.
No, it's fine. It's here. I've circled everything that's a trap.
Anyway, are we still using rolls for this?
Yeah.
No, Tim, we've decided to go diceless. Wait, I should go to rolls.com or whatever.
.org, I think.
Yeah, rolls.org.
This was the map. Next time, maybe I'll figure out a way that I can actually share it without you know. Red walls are walls that don't exist.
Yes.
I'm
surprised. Were there any walls that do exist but are invisible?
Yes. I did not write those down.
Anyway, so 15, I'm guessing I find all of the traps?
Yes. You discover all 0 traps.
Yay! Okay, I walk towards the exit.
I still don't see... I don't think you're in the right room in rolls.
Okay, I'll go back out and try again.
Because the last thing I see done was August 11th, and you rolled a 21.
No, he just rolled that.
Okay, there we go. Apparently it... I told it to send me to FE&D, but it stuck me in the lobby.
Huh. Alright, so you rolled 15.
Yep.
Yes, you see all 0 traps.
Yay! I walk to the exit.
Okay, cool. As you walk through the exit, we stop dealing with you and we go over and deal with E-Stuff for a moment.
I rolled a cry.
You rolled a cry?
No, just go on.
Like on command, or...
So you, oh man, I hate you. I just looked at rolls. I hate you, Dom. You see him leave the maze, and the door opens for you into another room.
Does this room have any tables with like glass on it?
Yes.
Then I'm interested.
You walk in, and there's like, it's a big tall table with like 3 pieces of really fancy china, like super expensive glass.
Is it?
Right near the edge of the table.
Cool. I put them in my backpack to sell later.
With the liquid inside of them?
I mean, I no, fuck you. I drink all of it first. Do whatever you want with me.
Okay. Let's just
I like just drink all of it and look down, and there's a note that's just like 3 of these are poison, but 1 of them will set you free, and I'm just like, huh. Technically, that one was venomous.
Look for the cup of a carpenter.
There's like, Estef, what did you find? And I'm like,
Pain.
the other side.
The light at the end of the tunnel.
What did you find? A new type of pain. I don't like it.
Okay. So 2 of them were just water. And one of them has made you throw up your last 3 meals. So, and yes, some of that was already in the digestive stage, so.
John, you forget. I'm a cat.
Yeah,
Nothing is
you're
off
used
limits
to
to eat.
Okay. Are you gonna do that?
No!
I was gonna have to make up some rules on the spot.
Oh, in that case then!
Well
Let's
then.
just do to you what you all do to me! See, this is why we should never have 2 D&D like shows going on at the same time where 2 different people DM.
Where you accidentally made a new campaign necessary NPC.
He's just there now. And I'm sure Howard will show up at some point.
Howard?
Yeah, so there's this duck.
No, everyone, after the session, like, before we sign off, reminded me to tell you the story of Howard. And that'll be our like, closing out thing.
Okay. I don't think that'll be long from now.
Let's see. I remember in one campaign I played once upon a time, there was a snarky bastard sword. I don't think its name was Howard.
Did you say Snoward?
Snoward. So, you see before you the visage of a strangely familiar face, and Sir Oscar William...
Oscar William Pontifex III.
I like going back to chat and just seeing /delete_blocked_term orgasm. It's just one of my favorite things in Twitch is just going back and seeing that. So, are you restoring your partially digested food?
No. So, what was it that caused that to be a thing?
One of the fluids.
Yes, I mean, did I drink it and immediately throw everything up? Did I drink it and then like started feeling sick?
No,
was it a magical effect?
It was a magical effect that immediately made you throw it up.
Okay. Do I still have the 3 pieces of fine china?
Yes.
Real quick, I will specifically mention that I will be, like, wrapping those in, like, my blanket before putting them in my backpack so that I don't break them if I fall down once.
Yeah, that's fine.
I look around the room. Something I perhaps could have done when I first got here, but chose not to do.
So you see a big sign on the wall that says, "Don't drink them, pour them out here." And there's a basin. It is not movable.
Ah, I know what to do.
Okay.
Drink all of them.
I did that, Tim.
Yeah. Too late! I'm waiting on you. You said you had a...
I'm looking at my inventory to see what the easiest way to, like, do it. I'm sorry, I just looked at chat and Rose said drink the basin.
I'm not positive you have a grasp on what a basin is.
Drink it!
It's relatively full, so you just have to just stick your head in and swallow.
Do it, no balls, drink it all. Stone and all. Why is that?
At least there's no gazebo to fight.
Alright, so... So I'll grab one of the pieces of china out of the backpack.
Okay.
And just scoop it up. And pour it in the basin. Because it said to just pour everything in there, right?
So you're scooping stuff from the basin and then pouring it into the basin, right?
No, say, alright, the basin was a separate thing, right?
Yes.
And it said, pour all three into the basin.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm scooping up the stuff from the floor.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh.
The vomit, which includes all three potions.
Fair. Actually, not so certain.
You said the last 3 meals.
Yes. In what order did you drink them?
Well, okay. If I threw up, I wouldn't drink the water immediately afterwards.
That's
because,
fair.
I don't
That's
know,
fair.
maybe it also makes me throw up the last 3 meals, which I don't currently have in me.
That is fair. I will grant you that. It like teleports it back inside your body and then you throw it up again.
I was like, it's just like a Greek punishment, like, I just continuously throw up the same meal. Water isn't a meal. I assumed it would, like, no, water's part of a meal. Like, milk is part of a balanced breakfast.
No. No, it's not.
It depends on which diet you're going on and how white of a girl you are.
I'm sure John drinks milk for breakfast all the time.
If I can drink a basin, then water counts as a meal.
So you are chucking
Okay,
the
lot.
fluids into the basin?
Yes.
You know what? Roll me a fortitude save.
Why?
Because I believe 2 of those meals were gruel.
We thought
When they said it would be back to haunt us,
We were
I
wrong!
didn't know they meant literally.
Wait,
However,
the last 3 meals, 2 of them were gruel. What's the 3rd one?
on the bright side,
That
I have managed to expunge the gruel from my body before it was digested, and for that, I have beaten you too.
It's fair.
How do I roll dice?
It's pound roll, and then
Oh, yes.
space d20 plus.
Hashtag roll 420.
Oh man!
A 17!
Nice, congratulations. You succeed in not throwing up the 4th meal, which would also have rocked a fortitude.
Not my Taco Bell!
Wow, that would have procced 2 fortitude saves.
Hey!
Actually, that's fair. There's no way that Taco Bell could still be in you after 4 days.
No, not 4 days, 4 meals.
4 meals, yeah, fair.
Yeah, so 1 day.
Yeah.
Still just as accurate. However, that's why it's called 4th meal, because
Yeah.
you would require to eat it every 4th meal for it to still be in your body.
And on the 3rd day, the meal rose again.
Yeah. So what the lesson here is don't drink every liquid you come across unless you're prepared to clean it up afterwards. So it's really not much of a lesson, because you still drink every one. I'm just gonna keep doing this till people like clip just me miming alcohol.
You sure you don't want to like 2 bottle it and just All right, someone clip that and Photoshop in some.
I mean, it's this like I'm not doing that. Like that's not how you drink. Like
What? When you double fist, you're not like this.
like doing this with a bottle won't do much for you. Also, wow, that is a really thick bottle.
Yeah, you've got a 2-liter, and you're like, ah.
Spritzing myself with like ale.
So, anyways, so you chuck in your upchuck, and
Wow. Have you been spending this entire OOC time thinking of that?
no, that was off the top of my head. Aren't you proud?
5 out of 10.
And a door opens for you.
Nice. I didn't follow the instructions and I still made it. Fuck you. Rules. I have money. Walk through the door.
As you go towards the door, you hear in your head, what would be proper justice for the 2 crimes you heard before? I'm assuming you're pausing
Hold on.
before walking through.
Pausing. Yeah.
I applaud you.
To see John burn. No, he's gonna slap me. He's getting out of the chair.
Lock the door.
Who is it?
And the stream becomes a dumpster fire.
That was the
Hi,
scariest
Kristen.
thing that's ever happened in my
Hi.
life. Oh my god! Holy shit!
I really needed a tub of popcorn for that.
Someone clip that whole stretch, please. So I can show people when my GM physically assaulting me for going yeah on stream.
I should never have let you be a Lagoose.
Never ever. Like, I literally don't know why you thought that was a good plan.
Man, I thought it was, gonna be a DM and, be nice and let you choose what you want.
That's
but no.
the first DM mistake that you can, that is the, most taboo thing a DM can do.
Next time, I'm gonna write your character sheet and give it to you, and I'm gonna be like, this is your character sheet. It's got backstory, and it's done. You can't add anything to it.
I'll look at it for 4.5 seconds, look up, and say the worst pun that you had no idea was be able to make out of it. And you're just going to light it on fire in my hands with your mind.
Are you sure you're not going to just look down at it, read it, and then look up and be like, yeah?
Yeah. I'm so...
Uh.
That was... Okay. The correct punishment... do I know, the laws of the land? Is it, do I know a specific punishment? Is it, life in prison for murder? Or is it, death by hanging?
This is, not,
Maybe just punishment over what the law requires.
Yeah, this is a situation in which you don't know in what land this was from. The laws are different depending on what continent you're in, depending on what country on that continent.
And I guess,
world.
just, the Code of Hammurabi, or Hammurabi.
Code of Hammurabi.
I like this. It's this ancient samurai that...
Can anyone tell that I missed taking my AD meds today?
He just comes in. When one person steals from another person,
Why are you doing, the worst accent you could be doing?
you slice off their hand with a katana.
Because he watches Samurai Cop every day now?
Yes, every day.
So, the Code of Hammurabi is just like Bushido.
Yes. It's literally just Hammurabi's code. Do unto another as you would have them do unto you. With a samurai sword.
That's not Hammurabi's code. That's the
Basically.
golden rule. It's from the Bible.
Someone steals, you cut off their hands. So, it's that. It's the same.
So the just punishment would be death?
Is that your...
Or a life for a life?
Is that your answer?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I die? I like death, and they're like, so it shall be unto you, and I'm like, wait. Is this a prank, Mary?
So,
So basically, what's happening is you guys are hearing. By the way, I just imagined that I projected the sound of me throwing up into your heads as like I threw up. But you're also hear like silence while I listen, and I'm like, death.
well, okay. First of all, we hear everything that the other person says, so you can't just like talk to yourself. Anything you say out loud is, or any sound you make.
Heavy breathing.
No, it wouldn't. Well,
what if it's like mouth breathing?
No.
Like if I'm like, I'm sorry. Welcome to our cat breathing heavily ASMR.
Yeah, no. None of that. So yeah, we all heard you throwing up.
And no one else had to do it.
And you're like, bleh! And then we're like, wow, great. And you're like, death!
I don't know why you're expecting me to throw up like, it'd be like, not actually though, because you don't know I'm a cat. So what happens? Do I die?
So the voice says to you, interesting. You may proceed.
What do you mean interesting?
Death.
You
What
don't...
do you mean interesting?
You don't... What's going on, guys?
Hmm?
It asked me what the just punishment for death is, so I said death? I'm sorry, the just punishment for murder.
I mean, I guess that's right.
Yeah, that's... right? But, like, only, like, murder, not, like, we save the town from, like, 3 bandits by shooting one in the kneecap on accident!
Right. Right, Daniel totally accidentally destroyed his ability to walk forever.
I'm like, again, that was on accident, so it doesn't count.
I guess I hope so.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Everyone knows if you murder someone on accident, you don't murder them in real life.
So, are you going through the door?
Well, now I'm afraid to go through the door. I go through the door.
As you step through the door, you see Daniel to your right, and you see a hole.
Hey!
You see
Hey!
see a hole open up in the ceiling,
Do you fall through?
and meanwhile, Mary looks down. A hole opens up, and he goes down and he rolls through like a hamster ball. And
Hold on. Can I reflex save and catch him in my arms like he's my wife?
Because that happens all the time.
You know what? That would be a balance check. Well,
That's your only version of
that would be a balance check, yeah.
hashtag roll. 26!
Very nice. Very nice. You just barely beat the DC.
25?
Yeah. Basically Mary begins falling. Ah! And it starts rolling down this roller coaster like
Like a slide.
Marble Works. It's like a Marble Works set, and it keeps going. I do several loop-de-loops. I get launched off of a thing and land on another thing, and eventually I hit the end of it. It pops open the bottom of it, and I fall directly into your hands.
Wrong lever!
I was like, hello, handsome. Just like, super anime, like,
Yeah. So
flowers in the
I immediately
background,
jump out of your arms. In fact, I'm going to try and punch you. Just all of a sudden you. I don't even know that it's you.
do I have to roll a dodge?
Yes.
I roll initiative to restrain John.
I rolled
Or-
half of what
To
I did
restrain
before.
Yes!
Mary.
Son of a bitch!
Actually, wait, no. That's -5, but that's still enough.
It matches.
Okay, John. I'm rolling initiative to restrain Mary before the punch act.
You muted at the end there, I think.
I'm rolling initiative to
Yeah.
restrain Mary before the punch actually lands.
Okay. It didn't work. Just gonna say that it didn't work.
Okay, well, I haul Mary off of Estef and say that you have to stop fighting your true feelings for each other.
All right, I roll another attack now.
7 HP.
As do I!
So, by the way, Dom, you've got 3 melee defense. You take no damage.
Alright, cool.
I
I have 1 melee defense. I have a claw throw, remember?
Oh, okay. In that case, you take 2 damage.
It's like, oh, come on, it was funny!
All right, now we're attacking Tim.
He's gonna die. He has 7 HP.
What do I roll for this?
Your D20 plus your hit minus your weapon to hit. So I think your weapon to hit is 5.
4.
4. Okay. So I think you're 11. So minus 4. Is
By the way,
7.
I'm saying it now. I'm rolling it as a slap, and I'm purposefully rolling minimum damage.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. So
We all fucking trip all over ourselves.
So we all come in swinging, and Dana's like, nope, 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 nope.
And like the worst
And
part
in
is,
fact,
this guaranteed not the first time we've done this as a group.
yeah. Estef, you completely miss, but Daniel, you and I are like, no.
And I'm just like, oh. I was like, oh. Now who has true feeling? And now it's my turn to die.
Are we attacking him now?
No, I'll stay out of this. I'll let you two fight it out.
No, I'll be done. I look over at Daniel like, again? No. Okay. So we're all in this room together, and there's the 3 exits behind us close up, and a single exit in front of us opens up. But in all of our heads at the same time, it says... No.
Sorry, I thought the voice would be done by now.
It says, you have all done well to...
Except for the cat. Gone.
To best your, past.
Mary, what
Keep
did you have to do? That must have been difficult.
keep going forward, and perhaps you might, finish your quest. Do you have any questions?
Who are you?
I will give you 3 of them.
I rescind my question. Can I rescind my question? That's not a question. That was rhetorical. Don't count that. If he counts those, we only have 1 left, and that sucks. Why only 3? That's not 1 either.
Ignoring the cat. I mean, I guess he does have a weird...
The cat will rescind his question if that is permissible.
Yeah. No, I don't know that it's a cat, so it's just...
Her. And also, you don't know that.
It's just...
And also, it's her.
I know. I'm saying, well, I guess she's kind of cat-like. I mean,
So do not.
She's really weird. And did you hear that hacking earlier? But
I'm
what
sorry.
exactly?
I've been called a cat and I'm just sweating.
You're sweating through fur.
Yeah. Pull the hood down over my ears a bit.
But yeah, no. What question should we ask?
I would suggest we know more about like why we are here, like what, also like why this whole thing is set up. Like this is the Demon King's like place, right?
What purpose did these trials serve?
On top of every holy place, whether that be dark or sacred to the light,
Or the Lord. Go on. I'm sorry.
There is one key that binds them, and that is the truth of all people. This is merely a truth, a facet of truth.
That told us nothing.
The voice does not respond.
I wasn't talking to the voice.
Yeah, but maybe ask different questions? I don't know. Where are we supposed to go now? You should go to the south. Meet up.
We're inside, asshole!
Yes, but we know which way is Sweest.
Meet up with the heroes of this land, and perhaps you shall learn more.
We're trying. Oh wait, is like the door out? Like, is that the exit? No,
Yes.
This isn't a question for you. Damn it.
I'm pretty sure that's the exit.
Okay, good. You're Mary, not the voice. I'm sorry. Your voice sounds similar sometimes. It's like it's coming from the same mouth. Anyways,
What are you talking about?
wow, it answered us without us asking a question. What? Should we ask like, how are you? Like, I don't want to think the disembodied. I don't want the disembodied voice to think that we're like only after him for like his answers. Like,
You should not ask, how are you? You have used up your 3 questions.
no, he didn't. It was 2.
You asked if we should ask him whether if... well, both of us have asked a question. Daniel, do you have a question? guess
I asked the first question.
What question
Yeah.
was that?
I'm the one who hasn't asked a question.
I don't remember Daniel asking the question.
Daniel asked a question.
Cool.
Yes, for the trials.
Cool. Estaf, what question you want to ask, bruh?
How did I send you my backstory? Do I have any questions I can answer in from my backstory that I can get answered?
You know what? It's probably in Discord chat, and good luck.
That's what I'm checking.
I can't look at it for you because
How fucking long ago was that?
I might search.
Well, we do this once a month, and this is what, our 5th, 6th session?
7th, actually.
7th.
While Dom's doing that.
So
Hey,
about
guys,
7 months.
You know, go to GG Teespring, buy shirts and stuff.
Have you ever been alive and thought, I need a shirt?
Yeah, you could get cool ones like this one that I'm wearing right now. See, look, I'm not an incompetent this time.
That was the worst introduction to a commercial I have ever.
Segues are hard.
I just
Do you know
said,
what else
have
is
you
hard?
ever been alive?
Me, while wearing these shirts, because they're great.
Right, don't we have a literal, actual commercial for this?
Yeah, well, it's,
Garbage?
too long. It's too long. You shut your fucking mouth! You shut your fucking mouth, that's an
I was the
amazing
narrator for
commercial.
that.
Did you find a question, Dom? Hashtag sell out.
Not now.
You're just not gonna ask a question? I don't think we can just hold on to it.
We'll bank it. He's like, what? You can't do that. We're like, you didn't say.
No.
Can we phone a friend? No.
That is a question.
No, you may not phone a friend. This is
Damn it,
concluded.
Daniel.
No, I'll still give you that last question, Estef.
You know what? We don't have any other questions that we can think of to ask. I know it's a long shot, but you know what? We're in the fucking whole demon lord's home or whatever. What happened to the legendary weapons?
They have been taken from this world. You search for another.
That was actual information. They were taken. That means there's an actual entity behind it. We actually got something out of that.
Yay! Now that I've answered these questions 3, you may pass through the door and leave. Do not attempt to rejoin these trials at this location. Otherwise, you will die!
Joke's on you. I'm gonna die anyways.
Joke's on you, I'm already dead inside.
That's what's called being mortal, bitch.
That's called being a morph.
Well, that cat came out of the bag.
Sorry, what?
Was it ever really in the bag?
I mean, your
Wait,
eyes
are
are
you-
yellow, but...
Wait, Daniel, are you not human?
apparently he's a morph. I thought all of the morphs died.
Eh.
Do you have a mommy morph? How does the
I don't
biology of
actually
the
know.
morphs work? Can you have sex? Can you make children from having sex?
Have you tried? Do you want to try? Actually just for science?
Like, not with...
Like, maybe if someone was standing
Us.
by taking notes?
Are you
Can you...
saying that
Can
we
you...
can't take notes as we go?
Can you only breed with other morphs? Or, can you crossbreed with, other races, like humans and stuff?
Dude, I have no idea. I showed up on an orphanage's doorstep.
Sounds fair. I would have left you behind as well.
Yeah, I'm so glad that we have this relationship.
Ow! Damn!
Is that why
Mary.
you have a problem with doors?
Roast. God!
My first memory was an impenetrable barrier that I could not open.
And the fucking person at the orphanage was like, use the doorknob, asshole. And you're like,
So anyways, after that... Tim, take 3 more No.
take 3 more burn damage.
You are now on fire. You take 1 fire damage every tick.
Okay.
For 6 ticks.
If I die, the health potions are going with me.
What? They don't, disappear. Your body and your loot are still... I mean, your,
No, this is Fire Emblem. I despawn.
Damn, you're right.
Actually, I think that's the last item you picked up, so it's got green text on it, so it'll be dropped when you die.
But that's only if he already had a green text item on him.
Yes.
So, John, did he have a green text item on him?
Yes. It was the gruel.
Thank God it's not that anymore.
The bad thing is, I think you already ate the gruel, so it really would be bad if that was still the thing.
It would be for me.
So, as you
we
leave...
leave?
What? Yeah, I
I
guess.
guess we leave now.
So as you walk out the door, your pouches feel a little bit heavier.
Nice.
So this is weird. I open it up and see 1,000 gold pieces of gold.
Gold pieces of gold.
You find 1,000 silver pieces of gold, and you're like, yay!
Anyway, is that each person or between the three of us?
I checked in my pouch.
I check in
Okay.
my pouch.
You also find 1,000 gold pieces of gold.
I check in my pouch.
You find 500. No, you find 1,000 gold pieces of gold.
It's like, wow, that you paid for picking up the fucking health potion.
Yeah, also I check inside the health potion bag now.
You find not one, not two,
But half
but
of one
10
health potion.
vulneraries.
What?
Oh boy!
God, that'll last us one session.
So write that down so that you don't.
Just
forget
did.
it. So that's basically. You could pour it into other things, but it's basically 10 uses of vulnerary.
Alright, Tim. Idea.
Hmm?
Since one of us apparently always tanks, we make, you know those beer helmets?
Oh yes, those beer helmets that they wear at the official Snoopy Ball games here.
The what?
The Snoopy Bowl games. You've never heard of them?
The Gruel Bowl games?
No. People eat sausage buns at the Gruel Ball games. Those are different. Anyways, I guess we're heading south now. Unless
Yeah.
y'all want to do that again. Probably shouldn't though.
I don't know. Show of hands?
Yeah.
As you turn your faces to the south to begin your journey, you all think on your past experiences and how experienceful they were. You gain experience!
Yay! How much?
I'm gonna say 200 each.
So 2 levels?
Yep.
Me? Alright. What do we get for level?
And we'll play more next time. I'm gonna take off my cloak.
What do we get for leveling
Okay.
2 times?
So... I don't remember.
We need a leveling guide.
Yeah. I've got some scraps of paper that say things. They say increase HP by 3, or increase weapon level by 1, or increase 2 separate attributes by 1. Pretty sure there's also a thing that I think it's every odd level that you gain an ability point.
I believe so.
Is it 1 ability point?
Yes.
Thanks for remembering.
I mean, like, I've only increased 1 ability point.
Yeah.
Or 1 ability, and it's got a +1, so it is definitely only 1.
Did you also increase HP, weapon level, or attribute at that level?
Yes.
Cool. Saddam's at level 5.
I have 5 myself.
Good job. Oh, you also get to pick a skill.
Yay!
I think it's only 5, right? Yeah. 0, 5, 10, 15, and 20. Yeah.
Man, I wish I knew what any of the abilities were based on. One of these fucking days, I'm gonna actually make a like, Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah, Raynar, this happened. It was cool. I didn't have any music playing during it. Isn't that great?
God, I should probably increase HP, but I could just increase all of my stats, like 2 of my stats by 2.
So I'm gonna increase weapon level by, or no, not weapon level. Feel like I need speed. What's your max health, Tim?
12, although I'm thinking of bumping that up to 15.
Okay, I'll still have highest HP then, so that's fine. So I'll do another +1.
Also, abilities are not including balance, memory, and fortitude, right?
Abilities do include those.
So I can increase one of those by 1?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I seem to be using a lot of fortitude. And I've got another jar of gruel, so I'm going to definitely need more fortitude. And then I'll figure out my stats in a month when I pick this all up again.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a skill at that point, too.
Oh, look at me. I'm dumb. I'm level 5. I get to pick a skill.
I'm glad that I don't, like, gain less XP because I'm higher level.
Yeah, it's a good thing that's not a thing.
Yeah, I'm glad I gained 200 XP, the same as y'all, even though I sat in a bubble the entire time.
You know what? Fair. I'm glad Tim got the same amount of XP even though he ran into a fucking wall like an idiot. Like, go look at a load of this guy.
Yeah.
Is that the right direction?
No.
Right over here?
No.
No.
Go a load of this guy.
Yeah.
Nicely done, Tim. So before we go then, may I tell the story of Howard?
Oh, yeah. We got 22 minutes before we technically are supposed to end.
Okay, good. I suppose I can just tell extra long then. So, as a DM one time, my players walked out into a new town, and it was about 6 hours before session. I was at work. I did not have anything planned, and I didn't know what to do. And one of the guys who worked there, I will not say his name, we'll call him Greg, with an H, wherever you want it to be. So Greg, I go up to him, I was like, man, I don't know what to do. Like, he was a D&D player, I talked to him plenty of times about it. I was like, I don't know what to do, like, you know, they have this like, I have no idea where to go with this, like, they aren't on a particular mission at this point, like, they just walked into a spot, like, man, what do I have him do? And he was like, give me 5 minutes, and I will have your answer. Like legit about that ominously, and then just, like, walked off, and I was just like, alright!
Out of curiosity, do I know Greg?
No. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. I can't remember, like, what his name was, or else I would have actually used his name. He worked at the supermarket that you and I both worked at, so I'm fairly certain you knew him.
Okay. I don't know then.
He like moved to Scotland for a bit.
Okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I don't remember his name either.
He was awesome though. He was hilarious. So he comes up to me, legitimately at about like 5 minutes, right? And he comes up to me and he's just like, "All right, the players walk into the town, and they go to see this inn, world famous inn. Everybody has heard of it, biggest inn around. Everyone loves this inn. They go to the inn. The inn isn't there." And I'm like, What do you mean? He's like, hole where inn was. Nothing. Just between buildings, nothing there. I'm just like, well, go on. Tell me more. It says, the inn has been stolen. And everyone in town has been trying to figure out who took the inn. And it is actually in the Underdark.
This one.
And I'm just like, okay. So he gave me some more details, and I built this character Howard, partially off of like the details he gave me, and partially off of like whatever else I like came up with. But most of it, well, like most of the credit goes to him for this. So my players do go to town. They hear about this world famous inn, which, according to everyone, the way this inn works is you walk into the inn, and there is like the like bar, and to the left and right of the bar counter are doors. And you walk into those doors, and you come up to the same like setup bar and counter, except it is a different like version of it. So if you go like to the left, then it's like a library where you like drink tea, and it is like very like, you know, you go there to like learn and have and you know enjoy your quiet time. And then like to the right is like a brawler where everyone goes to that room to beat each other up and get drunk. Like, you know, there's just a room like a version of this bar for everyone. It's got like all kinds of things. And so they all get excited about it, go there, and it's just gone. And so they start trying to figure out where it is, because everyone's interested to get it back. So they go to the Adventurers Guild and find out that there's a sizable quest, like gold amount out for it, because everyone wants the inn back. So they ask around town, and there are two main theories. One is that there is a wizard tower fairly close to the town, and that perhaps the wizard stole it. It's always odd when a wizard just has a tower in the middle of the wilderness. And the other is that there is a passage to the Underdark nearby. So they go to the tower first, and because no one wants to go to the Underdark.
Nobody wants to go to the Underdark. That's
no one's like, I want to go there first. That's the easiest one to check.
You have to go to the Underdark. You don't want to go to the Underdark. You never want to. You always have to. So they go to this tower, and the first thing they see is these, you know, there are these like two gargoyles outside of it. And so they knock on the door, and the gargoyles spring to life to attack them. So they roll initiative, and they spend a turn attacking the gargoyles. And on the second turn, like, two people attack, and then the wizard throws open the doors to the tower. He's like, no, sorry, no, the security system isn't set up yet. They keep going off too early. And he's like, you know, stops them, and they're like, what? He's like, it's my security system. They, you know, they attack anyone who, like, isn't supposed to be here, but, like, they keep going on. Come on inside. So he invites them inside, and they talk to him a bit, and he's actually just, like, the chillest guy around. Like, so, you know, why is your tower out here? He's like, oh, well, you know, there's an entrance to the Underdark nearby, and, it's not that I think that terrible things will happen, it's just that the Underdark's nearby, so I think terrible things will happen. So, you know, I've set this tower up so that the town might have some protection, and that I can give them warning before they are attacked in the case that ever happens. And they're like, you know what, that actually makes a lot of sense. I kind of feel bad that all villagers think that you're a shitty person. So, he gives them a ring that allows him to scry on them, because, you know, he's like, I'm busy, but, like, if you need help down there for whatever reason, which there are plenty of, I can go down and help you real quick, and I can find your location. So they go down to the Underdark, which involves a very long, dark, winding staircase, lots of, like, tunnels before they get to, like, anywhere that is considered the Underdark. And it's this, like, long, open, like, cavern with, like, a bunch of, like, stone huts and, like, you know, dwellings made out of whatever could be grabbed from whatever is nearby, and an inn. And they're just like, we found it. Why and how is it here? So they go inside, and, you know, they go in, and it's like low like candle lit, like very dim. There's like hook whores and drow like staring at them and glaring from the corners. Nobody's talking. It's like the standard tavern, except like way shadier. And at the counter is the most like drow you've ever seen. You know, like deep amber eyes that pierce into your soul. And he's holding a book in either hand. And he looks up at them. Just, hi, welcome to my inn. What can I get for you? And they're just like, what? He's like, at my inn. What can I get for you? And one of the guys is like, ale. He's like, all right, that would be 3 ounces of cave moss. And they're like, what? He's like, standard fare. You know,
cave moss, and they're just like. And before any of them can like really react, the guy who asked for the ale is like, "All right, be right back," and he just walks outside, grabs some cave moss, and just walks back in and hands it to him. He's like, "Oh yes, perfect." And they watch him like brew it into an ale, and he takes a sip. He's like, "This is actually really fucking good." And so they just start talking to him, and they're just like, "So." About this inn, he's like, "Oh yes, my inn. I'm so proud of it." And they're like, "Well, it's not like your inn though, right? Like it was from above, and you took it." He's like, "No, it's my inn. I summoned it. Look." And he holds up his book, and it is a book titled "How to Summon Your Greatest Wishes," in quotes. Howard, as they find he is known as, is not the wisest individual. The backstory they never gleaned from him is the fact that he used to be a great adventurer. In his time adventuring, as like a proper drow, he accidentally touched a cursed artifact that swapped almost all of his wisdom into intelligence. He's pretty much the greatest wizard known to man, but he doesn't know. And in fact, he's just an idiot. So it's a book all about how to steal an inn, or how to steal whatever you want by summoning it. It's all about teleportation magic. He thought he was actually summoning it from like the plane of inns or whatever. So they're like, no, it's from like the surface world. You like accidentally like stole it. You didn't know. And he's like, if it's not mine, then like why did it come with an instruction manual? And he holds up another book, the other book that he was reading, and it turns out that book is the previous innkeeper's diary, which Howard just assumed was a very in-character writing of like an instruction manual. It's all these like, oh, the sailors came in today, talked about stuff. He's like, oh, cool. So this is about like how to talk to customers based on their needs. This makes so much sense. But no, it was just like the innkeeper rambling, and they're just like, oh god, like how do we argue with someone when they're just stupid, but also they could probably kill us whenever they wanted? And we're in the Underdark, and everyone here could kill us whenever they wanted. So they were just like you got it. You should put it back. It's it's the right thing to do. And he's like, I could never put it back. Look how enjoyable this inn is. This is like the happiest inn I've seen. And they all look around at all of these silent Underdark dwelling like beasts, and they're just like, have you been to an inn before? He's like, actually, usually when I walk around on the surface, everyone attacks me for some reason, and I'm not really sure why. Again, he's kind of just too stupid to understand like racism or the fact that he's supposed to be a bad guy.
Yep.
So they're like, all right.
So racially, he's forced to have, due to the rules, he has to be evil, right?
I don't think you have to be evil. Drow tend to be evil.
Okay.
But like, they really tend to be evil.
So he's probably evil. He's just too stupid to know he's evil.
Or more like, he used to be evil, like, for sure. But, like, by the time, like, all this has happened, he sort of, like, lost a lot of, like, the person he used to be, to the point where he actually, like, doesn't really remember his, like, previous name. And so, like, that's why he's Howard. A very non-drow-like name.
Yeah.
The name Howard, in fact, is the name he gave to himself when he determined that his greatest dream was to run an inn, and Howard is a very innkeeper-like name to him. Just arbitrarily, he was like, yeah, it's a very innkeeper-y name, and they're just like, alright, Howard. So, what they decide is they take him to an inn on the surface. They use makeup to make him look like an elf. And they have him, they get to the inn, and it's fairly, like, close by, but of course they can't bring him back to the normal town, because it doesn't have an inn right now, so they have to find a town with an inn. And there just so happens to be, like, some of the staff has been out because there's been a bit of a, not plague, but a sickness running through the town.
Yeah.
So they're happy to let this adventuring party help out for the night. And they have a fighter who's very good at being the bouncer. They have I think a bard at the time. So they had a bard there, and they have Howard to make ale for them out of the cave moss he apparently brings along with him everywhere. So it's going well, and so afterwards they're like, see, that's a nice, happy, fun... You know what? How about this? If you summon it back to where it's supposed to be, we'll put in a good word with the innkeeper, and maybe, we'll see if we can get you to work there. And so he goes along with it. And so they get back to the surface, and he walks into town. In fact, what happens is, he's like, that's a great idea, and he just starts walking back to town. And nothing they do stops him from walking forward. It's suddenly he has a purpose set, and nothing else in the world exists. He cannot hear them anymore.
Yeah.
It's like a day's walk, and he just goes. Regardless of the fact that he's a 20th level wizard and he could have teleported there, but he doesn't think about that because his mind is set. So he gets to town and he just starts summoning it back in the middle of town. His makeup has come off by now because he's been sweating, so he's clearly a drow in the middle of town where the inn used to be, casting some magic that nobody knows what it is. So naturally a crowd forms, and the innkeeper himself gets to the front and is like, what's going on? And they're like, sir, shut up, hold on. We promise it's okay. Drink this. And he takes a sip and he's just like, that's really good. What is happening? They're like, no. If this man is bringing your inn back, and if you can hire him, and he will make that ale for you, and be just as good as you can be. And he's just like, I'm skeptical, but if my inn comes back, I'll try it. And so Howard brings the inn back, and he's offered a job as the brewmaster of that inn. However, Howard is not a very good brewmaster name. So he becomes Johnson for the rest of that campaign. And he had planned to be a recurring NPC in that campaign. There was a point where they were going, the party was going to run into the big bad, and he was gonna knock them on their ass, and then monologue to them about how he was so glad, tell them a bit about his plan, and right as he's about to kill them, they disappear. And they appear inside of the inn in the middle of the night, behind the countertop with Howard there, and he's like, shh.
You mean Johnson?
I'm sorry, Johnson. He's like, shh. I don't know what to do. There's a burglar in the inn. What do I do? It's a level 1 burglar, but he saved them from certain death because he didn't know what to do, so he summoned them to help.
Nice.
And they're like, how did we get here? And he was just gonna be like, oh, it's this new spell I worked on. It's the summon friend spell. That means you're my friends! And they're just like, oh. And so every campaign I have run since, Howard has shown up under a completely different name, doing whatever new job he happens to be doing in that world.
Nice. Well, I guess we have that to look forward to.
Probably. I mean, I'm gonna put 17 drow in this campaign before Howard. So you walk through a room, this drow shows up, and you're like, hey, Howard, and he's like, my name's Titus.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay, but you were a drow, and he's like,
yes.
I'm Titus.
Racist much?
Yes. I mean, that's
What
pretty
is that?
obvious.
Is that not a drow name for you? Fuck off. And you're like, uh-huh, it's okay. And he's, then he kills you all.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Because, that's kind of a dick move.
Anyways, we're gonna be done now.
Yeah.
Yay!
I want to go sleep
Why?
and cry myself to sleep. So yeah.
That was fun. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed, the riddles. That was actually a really cool way to, get everyone in on, the same thing, except for Mary.
Yeah, well, fuck 'em.
I mean, in fairness, it's not like Mary would not be able to figure out the puzzles that you made.
Yeah. So, I guess we'll see you next time, guys. Which is Monday. See you Monday.
Bye.
Monday. Bye.